fashion show is about to begin. So now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce...
Hi guys, it's me, Kelly, bringing you another great review. This time of Hasbro's Littlest Pet Shop Collectors Pack. One of the hot new shows on TV has to be The Littlest Pet Shop, which airs on the Hub Network. It follows Blight and 7 pets as they have these big adventures throughout Big City and in the Littlest Pet Shop. So, they finally came out with a cartoon version of the Littlest Pet Shop animals. Littlest Pet Shop as a toy line has been around for quite a while. So let's see how the toys measure up to the cartoon. It is a beautiful window box showing all 6 animals that you will get in the collector's box, and pictures of Blight and the animals in their cartoon versions. The back gives you a little bio on each of the critters, and you have a little picture of a future set including Blight. So let's open up the box and take a little closer look at these pets. We have these adorable 2-inch pets with only 1 point of articulation. The bodies themselves are extremely small, made of a very, very soft plastic, and it is extremely hard to get them to stand on their own. Part of the reason happens to be the oversized heads, the other, the soft plastic.
Right? Well, now we know your name, but you don't know ours. Let me introduce you to everyone with a little number I like to call, oh, yes. Let me introduce you to everyone. Minka Mark is a monkey artist. Talks a mile a minute, so no better get started.
This one that I'm holding is Minka. She's the artist of the group. Abstract art is her specialty. Very close to the cartoon. This little monkey girl does wear her hair in the pigtails and the big eyes. Would have been nice if we could have seen maybe a little paintbrush or something as an accessory, but none of these pets come with accessories. And like I said, only 1 point of articulation, and that's on the head. She can go up and down and left and right, but that's about it.
Oops, sorry, Penny Lane.
Happens to be Penny Lynn, the panda bear of the group. She is a dancer, very shy, withdrawn, thoughtful. And like Minka, she still has the soft body, but with a little practice you can get her to sit, because she does have the flat bottom, because she is sitting. She does have the oversized head that does turn left and right and up and down. She is done exactly like she is on the cartoon. So this one is really nice.
Hi, I'm Pepper Clark. Actually, I'm a little bit of a star too. Yeah, actually, a bit more of a comedian.
Pepper here is my good friend. Ask her any knock-knock jokes, cause she's kind of a comedian. And when she's happy, yeah, you can tell. Just stick your nose up and give the room a quick smell.
I think I just smelled
Kind of like the punchline. Standing right here.
We have Pepper the skunk, the jokester of the whole group. Her whole body is soft, but you might be able to get her to stand because the tail does act like a counterbalance for the oversized head. which is still soft, but the tail is a little more sturdy than the other parts of the lower body. But her head does turn left and right, but does not go, oh yes it does, just very stiff. Does go up and down. And she is toon accurate. Almost wish she had a pie to throw.
Not again.
This is soon he'll never. He's a mongoose. He's sort of a magician, but his magic is a bit loose. Sure, he's a little dumb and likes to make a fuss, but we don't mind at all because he's one of us.
Our little scaredy cat, in a way, is Sunil, the mongoose. Bravery is not one of his major traits, but he did have an episode where he traded places with another mongoose that looked just like him and became a movie star for a day. Just like Pepper, he does have a tail which will help with getting him to stand. The 1 point of articulation still. And yes, his head does go up and down. It is tight also. And come on, those eyes. Who can resist that face? I have to admit the toy is actually cuter than the cartoon. They did a really nice job with painting that face to get that lovely look that you go, oh.
Zoe, maybe the song should end soon. We seem to be making quite a mess here.
This is Russell Ferguson. He's a little uptight and wants to get the song done.
Next, we have Russell the Hedgehog. He's not in the same class as Sonic. Don't expect him to move fast, but expect him to plan out all the little details that the rest of the gang is going to follow. They did a great job with sculpting all of his little spikes. They are of 2 shades of brown and oranges, all different sizes. The face, again, we still have the oversized eyes, as we noticed on all the other characters. It's a trademark of Littlest Pet Shop. But you barely even see his mouth, which they could have made a little bit bigger. And I love that for the toy, let me hold it this way, they have him with his hands on the hips. In the cartoon, you see him quite often with his hands in this position. He's one that's extremely hard to get to stand, again with the soft body, and all his spikes are fairly soft and blunt edges, so you don't have to worry about getting hurt.
I'm gonna tell you about a few things, so just watch me go steal the show. Sit on back and try to follow. My name is Zoe Trent, and to the full extent, I'm the big star here. I sing the songs I represent. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi, I'm Pepper.
So, one last pet to go in this collector's pack. It's sad we're only getting 6 out of the 7 pets. Poor Lenny, he was left out. Hopefully we'll see him in a future pack so I can complete the set. But I saved the diva for last.
Excuse me a sec. What is it, Zoe?
Don't you dare send that man away, Blythe. You've got to get me on terriers and tiaras.
But all those animal reality shows do is create drama and make everyone look silly.
Oh, please, 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 please get me on that show.
What about your owners? We need to get their approval. To whom it may concern, if Zoe wants you to take her to a pageant, do it. Signed, John and Clarissa.
I'll help you do her makeup.
And I'll come along to be your gopher. And that's not easy for a hedgehog.
I don't know about this, Zoe.
Very well, Blythe. You leave me no choice.
Sad puppy dog eyes have no effect on... All right, I'll take you. Yes, 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 yes.
And that's this little girl here, Zoe. First thing that's wrong with her, though, they should have sculpted on her beret. Any person who watches Littlest Pet Shop knows Zoe always has her beret on. Except in one episode when she was competing on TNT. Zoe has the pink and the purple hairstyle, the small little nose and mouth, just like she does in the show, the big wide eyes. She does, and it might not come up on camera so easily. They even sculpted her collar. But just like with Minka, she should have had a few accessories easily. That hat is missing, and she should have had a mic, because she does sing whenever she can get a chance.
Pet shop.
The only thing to do is hold a benefit show with lots of great singers, like me.
Yeah, yeah. Come and save the littlest pet shop. Yeah, yeah.
One thing that most people noticed right away with Zoe is how similar the coloration is with Twilight Sparkle, both on the cartoon and in the toys. Yes, it is the same shades as Twilight Sparkle's mane and tail make up the hair coloring of Zoe. The main body, though, is a much lighter purple. So there are some differences. And if you look closely with Zoe, she does have seductive eyes, showing you that she's definitely a diva. So, overall, for figures that are about 2 inches in height, they're not bad. They're hard to stand. I wish they came with some kind of stand. Maybe that will be down the road, because it's hard to display them. The Littlest Pet Shop Collectors pack is worth hunting down for those who like cartoon accurate toys that aren't that expensive. To get an idea of the scale, I have one of the blind bag My Little Ponies next to Zoe. You can see they're in pretty much the same scale, except the heads are oversized, making some of the figures hard to stand. But overall, these little critters are worth hunting out and adding to a cartoon collection. Till next time.
You think about all the things that you love to do. It all comes true. You find a place you never knew where you're happy.